Hi, and welcome back to Miss Rain. I'm so excited to be in your ears today. Do you ever feel like you're constantly trying to fit into a mold that just wasn't made for you? Maybe you've learned to smile when you're hurting, to stay quiet when you have something to say, or to change little parts of yourself, hoping you'll finally feel accepted. But here is the truth. The more we disconnect from our authentic self, the more anxious, confused, and unfulfilled we become. Today, we're diving deep into the science, the psychology, and the soul behind reclaiming your authentic identity, why it matters, how you lost it, and how to rebuild it piece by piece. Let's start here. There is no normal. The idea of normal was built through repetition. What people saw most often became the standard. But according to Dr. Brene Brown, authenticity is the daily practice of letting go of who we think we're supposed to be and embracing who we truly are. From childhood, we absorb messages that condition us to adapt. Psychologists call this social conditioning, a natural process that helps us fit in, but over time, it teaches us to prioritize belonging over individuality. You probably remember your first moment of self editing. Maybe you were told, "That's weird," or "You're too sensitive," or "You should be more like this or like that." That moment created what psychologists refer to as self-alienation, when your external self starts performing for approval and your inner self goes quiet. But authenticity isn't rebellion, it's integration. It's bringing your inner truth and outer actions back into alignment. Let's talk about what actually happens when you hide your true self. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology Review found that when people act inauthentically, the brain experiences cognitive dissonance, a psychological tension between who we are and who we're pretending to be. This tension activates the amygdala, increasing stress and anxiety levels. In simple terms, pretending exhausts your nervous system. That's why you might feel drained after social situations where you had to perform. It's not introversion, it's disconnection. But when you live authentically, something incredible happens. Your parasympathetic nervous system, the one responsible for calm and rest, becomes more active. You literally breathe easier. Authenticity then isn't just emotional, it's biological peace. Let's make this personal. Think of one trait you've always tried to tone down. Maybe your intensity, your passion for small details, your deep emotions, or your need for solitude. Now, what if that very trait was your compass, not your curse? Psychologists call this trait authenticity, when your external behavior reflects your internal values and natural traits. When you suppress your authentic traits, you attract mismatched environments, relationships, jobs, and friendships that require constant self-abandonment. When you embrace them, you enter what researchers describe as self-congruence, a psychological state linked to higher self-esteem, stronger resilience, and healthier relationships. Your quirks are not random. They're signposts pointing toward your life's design. Here is the part I love the most. Authenticity doesn't just make you feel better, It literally changes the energy you attract. Research published in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology shows that people who express themselves authentically are perceived as more trustworthy and likable, even when others don't fully agree with them. That's because our brains are wired to pick up on emotional congruence, the alignment between what someone says and what they feel. When your words, tone, and energy match your truth, people sense it instantly. It feels safe, grounded, and magnetic. In relationships, that means you start attracting emotionally mature partners who resonate with your values. At work, it means opportunities that align with your purpose and integrity. That's the essence of Sigma energy. Quiet power, magnetic presence, no performance at all. You attract not by chasing, but by embodying alignment. Let's make it practical. Here is how you can begin your identity reset journey starting today. Step number 1, unplug to reconnect. Take intentional breaks from digital noise, social media. Every scroll subconsciously tells you who you should be. That girl, the perfect version of you. You know, silence helps you remember who you already are. And just remember, you are perfect the way you are, the way you were created. Step number 2, audit your life for alignment. Ask yourself, where am I pretending in my life? Maybe in your friendships, your job, even your wardrobe. Yeah, believe me. Where are you shrinking to fit? Awareness is always step number 1. I know I already covered step number 1, but you know what I mean. Revisit your core values. Step number 3. Revisit your core values. Write down 3 things that matter to you deeply: honesty, integrity, freedom, faith, love, peace, family, creativity, and check if your current lifestyle honors them. Step number 4, practice micro authenticity. Small acts of truth daily. Say no when you mean no. Speaking slower. Setting one clear boundary. Or dressing how you feel. Just wear that color or the outfit you've been craving so long. Final step, build your support circle intentionally. You don't need a crowd, you need resonance. Surround yourself with people who make you feel seen, not performed. People who bring you peace. Just trust your nervous system. It always gives you signals. Remember, authenticity is a muscle. The more you flex it, the stronger it becomes. Here is what most people miss. When you live authentically, you heal not only yourself, you heal others through example. Humans are wired for social learning, meaning when we see someone live their truth, it unconsciously gives us permission to do the same. So your courage doesn't just change your story, it changes the collective story of women who were taught to be small, polite, and perfect. You become proof that you can be soft and strong, kind and assertive, humble and radiant all at once. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me on Instagram. The link is in the show notes. And if this episode resonated with you, I'd love for you to take a moment to rate the show on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It helps more women like you find Miss Rain and start their own journey of rising and reclaiming. And if you're on your own identity reset journey, I see you. Keep walking. You don't need to find yourself. You're already here. You just need to reclaim yourself. You can find free resources and more in the show notes. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Until next time, stay graceful, stay powerful, and always wear your crown.